This video is to explain you why you shouldn't frequently eat shellfish and dry fish as per the wholesome eating instructions of Ayurveda. If you have not seen the list of wholesome and unwholesome food habits, do watch them in the pop-up link. As I always tell, I have no personal rivalry against any of these food articles, but I have listed them into the taboo list just from the practical evidences that my regular patients have experienced with them. First, let's talk in general about fish. Fish in general is considered to be a good food. As you all know, fish is a good source of lean protein. Some of those have rich concentrations of omega-3, which helps to lower blood pressure and raise good cholesterol. But we cannot generalize them. Ayurveda tells us to be selective while choosing fish for your daily diet. First of all, Ayurveda classifies fish and other aquatic animals or creatures living in water or marshy land as Anupamamsa, which means they can increase the kapha in your body and can create mild to moderate toxicity in your body. No wonder that excess intake of fish can induce or provoke skin diseases and can increase your uric acid production and thereby give you a risk of renal diseases and joint pains. Uric acid is a waste product. If a waste product is increased in your body with the intake of a specific thing, consider that thing as well as a harmful substance if taken in excess. That is the Ayurvedic theory, you are what you eat, which you can see here in the pop-up video. Anyway, despite all these, we all eat fish. Even I eat fish almost every single day. Being an inhabitant of a coastal area, it never gave me an issue so far. And it's certainly better to eat fish every day than to eat beef every day. But let's see how can we select and eat fish sensibly. Eating too much of oily fish like salmon or mackerel can actually increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It should be taken fresh as well. If not refrigerated properly, it can quickly spoil and can cause food poisoning. Many fish do contain heavy metals and poisonous substances such as mercury, cadmium, copper, lead, arsenic and zinc, etc. due to the accumulation of them in the ocean due to the increased industrial activity. Nearly all fish do contain trace amount of mercury, but longer-lived predators like tuna, swordfish, king mackerel and sharks generally have higher levels. So better to avoid long-living predators for frequent use. First up, the reason why I told you to avoid dry fish. Most fish are supposed to be hot in potency. Now we wonder what makes it hot. You can see another pop-up video here explaining what is hot and cold properties of substances in Ayurvedic view. In dry fish, the samskara or the processing of fish makes it a dangerous one, meaning the already hot fish is further processed with a lot of salt, which is again another hot substance, and subjected to sunlight exposure for days together, which makes it again hotter in properties. You need to understand that dry ginger is more potent and hotter than the fresh ginger because of the sunlight exposure. During the processing, the fish can also get contaminated. And now, what is wrong with shellfish? Ayurveda instructs not to have shellfish and avoid the fish having orange or red colors or stripes on it. It's not just the external reddish appearance actually. Even the flesh of the fish should also be considered. But when you look at the most expensive fish out there, many of them like lobsters, prawns, shrimps, oysters, etc. are either red in color or they have shells around. Even salmon fish has got bright red flesh. So be a bit selective on intake of such things on daily basis. Coming back to shellfish, they don't even belong to the same phylum of fish. Despite the name, shellfish are not actually fish, but they are simply water-dwelling animals having exoskeleton, meaning having their skeleton out of their body. They are invertebrates, meaning they don't have a spine. They are mainly arthropods, which come quite low in the food chain, meaning they live on eating primitive species that comes under them in the food chain, like microorganisms. Some of them cleans up the water by consuming other excretions and waste products. So there is a high chance they are loaded up with more toxins than the normal fish. If you don't clean the shellfish properly, it can lead to food poisoning and dysentery. It should be cooked in 145 degree for at least 1 minute. More than 1% of the whole world population do have allergic reactions to the shellfish. That is almost 80 million people. Although they are rich source of protein, it can increase your uric acid and cholesterol in your body. Even aquatic animals like squids and crabs are also included in the same group of shellfish. That's all about the risk involved while eating shellfish and dry fish very frequently. To conclude, fish in general is good, but people with high uric acid and skin disorders in particular should be very cautious while having them, especially the one with shells and dry fish that comes in tins and cans. So before winding up, I would like to tell you about a religious belief that the Torah, the holy book of Jews, forbids the consumption of shellfish. So Jews don't eat them. Also, do share your thoughts and experience while having fish in general and shellfish in particular in the comment section. This is Dr. Sriraj bidding bye. I'll see you with another one soon. Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.